Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's 6 o'clock. We are going to open the floor to citizen comments for the City of Greenbrier's Planning and Zoning Commission meeting for May 12th, 2026. Are there any citizens that would like to address the board in reference to any of the items on the agenda today? If so, state your name, address at the podium. You'll have 2 minutes. Okay, hearing none, we're going to call the room to order.
Jonathan, hang on.
Yes, is there, would you like to?
So do we address the board now on one of these items?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now is the time.
Okay. My name is Mark Glover, 1820 Hygeia Road. And I'm here regarding the new business on approval of rezoning for Betts Road from an A to a R20 zone.
Yes.
And I was just kind of wondering, what is the reason? So I was kind of hoping somebody else was going to speak first and kind of tell us what the reasoning is behind it. We were here to address this a month or two ago, I think 2 months ago, and it was turned down then. And I just kind of want to know what's changed now that to rezone it again.
The original applicant wanted to rezone to an R8, I believe.
Yes, correct.
This application is for an R20 zone.
Okay, and what is an R20 versus an R8?
R8 would be 8,000 square foot per lot. And R20 would be 20,000 square foot per lot.
Okay. So would that require putting in more driveway accesses off of 257 to accommodate more homes in there? Because right now, I see that being a death trap right now.
With it being a lower density, I would assume there would be fewer dwellings. So you'd only be able to get so many lots out of that piece of property.
Okay,
So
so
each lot would have to be a minimum of 20,000 square feet.
okay, so it was my understanding that he would stick to 2 homes, possibly 3 homes in that tract, and now we're talking on a lot more homes.
Why would you say a lot more homes? We're going to R20
Okay,
for a lot that is
5.5 acres.
6.46 acres.
Thank you, 6.46 acres.
Okay,
So if you want to figure the math, that would determine the number of lots within that particular site, okay?
Okay.
So what we're doing today is we're looking at the compliance of whether or not it makes sense for that piece of property to be an R20 zone versus an agricultural zone.
okay. So if it's an agricultural zone, couldn't they still build their
No,
2 or 3 homes in there?
no.
Okay. So it
So
need,
the property owner would like to take the property, split it, and build multiple houses on it.
okay, so you're saying multiple. How many are we talking?
I have no idea.
Okay,
That is up to the civil engineer and the client to figure out.
okay. That's kind of the question I think we're all wanting to know. you know?
Well, that
2 or
is a-
3 homes, I
that is-
don't have a problem with
that
that.
is a totally kind of
If
different.
we're talking making a whole subdivision back there, then
So
I have a problem with it.
We're talking about use versus site plan approval. Today, we're just talking about, is there precedence in the area for that property to be zoned R20? Does it make sense? Are there other lots in the area that have that zoning, okay, in our current map? If so, then there's precedence and it would more than likely pass, okay? Now, when I say pass, I mean our board would recommend it goes in front of the mayor and alderman.
Okay,
If that happens, it's gonna go in front of the mayor and alderman for 2 readings, one of which will have a public hearing, the other of which will be, well, during the public hearing, you'll be able to make comments and voice your concerns, and the mayor and alderman ultimately have the decision of whether or not it gets rezoned. All we do here is make a recommendation based on precedence and our current ordinance requirements.
okay. So that'll all be determined tonight?
What would be determined tonight?
Rezoning and everything?
Whether or not
This will be voted on?
Yes, whether or not it can be
Okay.
can doesn't obviously mean will.
Right.
But we determine whether or not it can be rezoned
Okay.
based on the factors that I mentioned.
Okay.
So we just say, yeah, we you know, it complies, it's compatible with what our plan is or what the area around it dictates. That's all we do here, and it's up to the mayor and aldermen to listen to their constituents, people like yourselves, and
Okay.
your opinions and voice, and make that decision.
Okay. All right, we'll wait and let's see what the board decides here.
Yeah, so we have no way of knowing right now how many lots, other than we might be able to ask the applicant and say, hey, how many lots are you considering? And more than likely, that will be a question that will come up tonight, if the applicant is here to talk about it. If he's not even here, or his representation isn't here, then we won't even talk about it. It won't get
Okay.
voted on.
All right?
Okay?
Okay.
Any other questions?
I think that's it for right now. All right, thank you.
Great. Thank you very much. Okay, any other comments?
Yeah, I'm representing the applicant, I'm the surveyor. Just to make it easy, everybody's mind, there's gonna be one lot with the existing house and two lots in the back. The only reason we're asking for the R20 zoning is that the width of the property in the rear, to be able to cut that into two nice lots, is not wide enough for agricultural zoning. And R20 touches all around this property. It's all, everybody's property just about around it is R20, so that's the only reason it was asked. So it's not, they're not trying to put it's all on septic, it's all, no sewer, septic, so it would be impossible to get 8 or 10 lots in there. There's not enough road frontage. There's enough road frontage to get 2 additional lots. So there'll be the house lot and 2 additional lots in the back. So.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Is there someone else that wanted to address?
Well, just a comment on, so Sean Jones, 1830 Hygeia, but the last time we were here, it was determined that on that agricultural, that 2 houses could be put on that as it's zoned today, zoned agricultural, so that's just a point of order on that was a comment that was made, so as far as the zoning, I think there is agricultural zoning next to it. The R20, even the golf course, you know, however that was determined, but it's on R20 as well. So, but the determining factor, my understanding when I left here last time, was it couldn't be rezoned to the high density because of that driveway access. That was the primary driver.
That's one of the reasons.
Right. So did something change where?
Well, it couldn't be rezoned to R8 because of that requirement, but the requirement for the R20 is different.
Where do you find that?
It's fewer houses. Where you find which?
That reference?
I would assume it's within our
It's
zoning
in our zoning
ordinance,
ordinance.
in reference to what's
It's
required
online.
for the frontage.
If I can, I'll answer, I think I can answer your question. Before they said 2 lots in agriculture, it was counting the house up there and one other. By rezoning it to R20, he can put 2 more with that existing house.
Right, so I understand, I mean, there's a good portion of that property is unusable, that's not suitable for anything, so, overall, I don't have a real objection to the rezoning, but that was a comment it was because of that driveway access that was prohibiting going to that R.
That wasn't the only reason.
Well,
There's no other R8 in the area.
Well,
Before they were gonna put a road, this is just gonna be a drive right now. It's not gonna be a road, 'cause before they were asking to put a road back there, and get lots off of it. And also you could probably make it work for agriculture now, but you stack one house right behind the other. 911 doesn't want that, city doesn't want that. So to make it clean and houses side by side, we need to be able to split it long ways. All the soil work's been done, it all works really well, so.
and there are no available taps in the future, is that a true statement or not?
We do have a few sewer taps, but it's not available out there. There's no sewer on that road.
Right, so for any time in the future, next 2 or 3 years, that they're gonna be on septic regardless.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's all I had.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else? All right, let's call the roll, please.
Bass. Here. Massaro.
Here.
Moran.
Here.
Hudson. Here. Mayor Adcock. Here. Davis.
Here.
Okay, item number 4, adoption of the agenda.
Move.
You got a motion by Ed Moran to accept the agenda.
Second.
Second by Mr. Davis. Any discussion on the agenda? No discussion, call the roll, please.
Moran,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Mayor Adcock,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Spencer,
Yes.
Bass,
Yes.
Massaro.
Yes. Okay, item number 5, approval of the meeting minutes from the April 14th, 2026 regular planning and zoning meeting. All had a chance to review the meeting minutes that were in your packet. Looking for a motion to approve those meeting minutes.
Move for approval.
Got a
Second.
First from Ed Moran, second from Diane Bass. Any discussion or questions? Hearing none, call the roll, please.
Moran,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Mayor Adcock,
Yes.
Davis,
Abstain, I wasn't here.
Spencer,
Yes.
Bass,
Yes.
Massaro.
Yes. Okay, item number 6, communications from the mayor or the commissioners. Mr. Mayor, do you have any communications?
No, everything's moving along.
Okay. Any of the commissioners have any comments, communications? Okay. All right. Item number 7, communications from city staff.
I don't have anything yet.
What about your partner?
Do you have anything?
No, sir.
All right. Just trying to get you warmed up.
Thanks, sir.
All right, so no comments from city staff. Let's move to item number 8, old business. 8A, approval of the site plan for the Southern Charm Coffee Company located at 2481 Highway 41, submitted by the owner, Rachel Torres.
Move for approval for
Oh.
purpose of discussion.
Hold on one second, sir.
We do.
Do we have project representation here?
Yes.
Okay, hi, how are you? Thank you for being here tonight. Now, looking for a motion to approve.
Move to approve for discussion.
All right, first by Ed Moran,
Second.
second by Lisa Hudson. And let's have some discussion. Okay?
Hi.
How are you? Go ahead
I'm
and
good.
state your name.
Okay, I'm Serafina Balderas. I'm one of the owners, and my parents are here too. They own it as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so we have some questions. Mr. Moran, did you have a question you wanted to ask?
No?
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question for engineering. What is the minimum requirement for driveway aisle on a one-way parking arrangement like they're proposing?
Usually you would want 18, well, on one way, it's not parking on either side, so
Diagonal, yeah.
diagonal, like 15 feet.
Okay, and we have 20, I believe, is that correct? I know I saw 20 on the front. And then the other question is, what do we need for our fire apparatus?
Yeah, they've got 12 at the narrowest point.
Yeah, 20 feet sufficient.
What about the turn radius for our fire truck?
I don't know that off the top of my head. Fire typically comments on that.
H, is that what Kyle was saying before?
Outside radius? 28 feet?
That don't sound right, because on our city streets, it's only 24.
It might be 24 then. I was doing 24, 28, that's sticking in my head.
Okay. Do you know if we've satisfied that?
No,
On the
they've
site?
not submitted fire truck turning plans
Okay, and when does that typically happen?
during the site plan review.
Okay, so we, in theory, should have something that would show, prove that we're in compliance with that concern. That's a big one for us, I think. Obviously, life safety in this industry is the utmost importance. Okay, so that answers my question. Are there any other questions or items of discussion for this particular project from any of the commissioners?
Call for the question.
I know James has
Hold on a
comments on it.
So,
He's commenting.
I got you. You have comments?
Yes, so this set of engineering plans, we still have over 40 comments remaining on the plans.
Okay.
There's large chunks of what we would typically expect missing, such as erosion control plans, site details, stormwater details, pond details, et cetera.
Okay. Just a question for myself. Do you have a licensed engineer doing these drawings?
Yes, it's, yeah, through my cousin. So I've been working with them and emailing them back and forth, and I just got back to with the extra notes. So I'm hoping that he'll be able to get them back to me within the next couple days. He's been responding pretty quick. So, yes.
Okay, and is he a civil engineer or is he an architect?
I do not know that off the top of my head.
Because I would think for a project like this, in my personal opinion, you probably would need both.
Okay.
Okay? Because one of those two is gonna be a little bit more tailored towards the life safety aspect
Okay.
from a building perspective, okay? What you're looking for here in this submittal is site plan approval, okay? Which is 100% civil, okay? You've given us, for the purposes of this approval, you've given us way more information than we need from an architectural standpoint. But there's a lot of pieces on the civil side that are missing. And to me, that's a concern, okay? So, it makes it very difficult for us to proceed, in my opinion, okay? I'm just a vote, and I wrangle these crazy people, okay? So, that's my thoughts. I just wanted to share that with you before we voted,
Okay.
okay? And then obviously, we still have some comments that aren't satisfied, okay? Any other? there-
Any chance to get a, could you possibly, you've given those 40 things that you're short that to Lauren?
Yes,
Okay, you're okay with her sending those to us?
that's up to Lauren, sure.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Sorry, what?
Lauren, the outstanding items that have been sent to us on behalf of our engineer, are they substantial enough to where it would not be in the city's best interest to do a conditional approval pending the satisfaction of those items?
They're still, yeah,
I don't know why it would matter as long as they get back to us before pre-construction meetings.
Okay.
Uh,
Just trying to understand if there's a path forward for the applicant
yes,
tonight.
yes, I mean, they've been working with us and getting back as quickly as possible. Like, he had questions for her that got sent to me that needed to be answered, that was literally like in the last 2 days. So, it's not that they're just trying to drag their feet on it, like, he is working. So, I feel like if it can be corrected and done before they decide, we do a pre-construction meeting and decide to start construction, I
Okay.
think it would be fine. And I would, of course, be in touch with OHM on all of the comments to make sure that they have been met.
Okay, so the city would be comfortable if we
Yes.
did a conditional approval?
Yes, yes.
Okay, all right, everyone understand that? Okay? Engineering, how you feel about that?
Yeah.
It's up to you all. Like I said, there's large chunks from a civil engineering review perspective missing from this plan set that I would expect to see.
Okay,
But you do attend our pre-construction meetings as well, so you'll see them before or during that time.
I wouldn't even let us have a pre-construction meeting before all of that is complete.
I wanna make sure that our staff engineer and city staff is okay if we do a conditional approval.
Yes.
If he's not and you're not, I don't even wanna talk about it.
No, we're fine. I'm fine with it.
Cause I don't want the city to be in a position where, we've committed and then
Well, pretty much it is what it is, it's conditional. If you don't meet the criteria. then-
Exactly, then you can't, yeah.
Okay.
That's
All right.
what-
That's what it sounds
Just making sure all the cards are on the table and everyone understands what's expected, okay? And that goes both ways,
Yeah, absolutely.
okay? So there was a call for question. Would you like to amend your motion?
To make it conditional, yes.
All right, so the we have to vote on the amendment, don't we now?
Yes.
And then we have to vote on the, so we need to first vote whether or not we accept the amendment, which is
As it is,
approved, conditional on the satisfaction of the last round of comments, and anything else that comes up as a part of pre-construction. So correct, we vote on the amendment first,
Yes.
and then we vote on it as amended.
Yes.
Are you in agreement with that?
Yes.
Okay, cool, just wanna make sure we're all on the same page. Okay,
I have a question.
yes, ma'am.
Last time we spoke about a timeline, that she had a permit to have that trailer up there for a certain amount of time. We've extended that, I guess. Is there a timeline to get back with the answers to the 41 missing objects, or?
Well, it'll be determined on how soon they want to start construction, because they can't start construction until they answer this question.
Well, to Lisa's point though is, you know,
How long?
if we're on the hook and we've said, hey, you can put that there, even though
We're waiting.
it's not the most ideal situation, you know, but no fault of their own, if their engineer gets hit by a bus and they gotta start over and it's another 8 months before they have satisfaction of those comments, we've got that trailer there, you know.
Well, that would be, the board have to answer that question. If this don't come back pretty soon and be answered, and we get an answer on, you know, get the revised plat and have a pre-construction meeting, then it'd be time to talk to the board about, hey, what's the pleasure of the board, what they want to do. Because they've already said that it's what, longer than you that.
Yeah, cause this is actually the third month it's been on the agenda. Okay. So do we need to put,
You can't,
Any-
it's the BMA board that decided that they allowed him to be there. So the planning and zoning board can't say yea or nay.
okay, I understand that, but can we put a time frame on when we expect to receive satisfaction of those comments? Or for them to initiate a pre-construction meeting?
I think we have to go back and we have to revisit what's already been permitted. We have to revise and look at it again in the BMA meeting. I think that we have to have it. I don't think the P and Z could do anything, at this point, could do anything that the Board of Mayor Alderman have already approved.
What I'm saying though is saying, a part of our conditional approval, we could say, it's only conditionally approved if the satisfaction of those comments are done in the next 90
Yeah,
days.
you can do that.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
now you can do that with, and I guess you could put 90, 120 days that you're gonna have a construction meeting by this time frame. This has to be done by then.
I'm gonna,
Do y'all intend to move pretty quick with this, to go ahead?
Yes, I took over communication and I plan to get it done like ASAP, because we're ready to go.
you good with where we are? We wanna put a time limit on the,
I don't think we can put a time. That's up to the Board of Mayor Alderman.
no, but I mean, as far as this motion,
For the plan, for getting back.
For the site plan approval.
On these,
Site plans, yes.
to have it complete.
so I'm saying if they don't meet the requirements, those 40 comments within 120 days, 90 days, whatever we say, we could say, all right, your site plan's not approved. You gotta go back and resubmit. So that's all I'm saying. Do we want to go there, or do we just wanna say, all right, we're conditionally approved, we're gonna be at their mercy, satisfy those comments whenever they want to?
And I don't think you have to be that descriptive. You could make it a temporary for 90 days. If things haven't moved along in that 90-day period, and we haven't had a construction loan or a construction meeting about it, then we start it over. We have to start this whole process over.
I've really never seen the board do that, so I really can't answer your question.
Okay, so let's just proceed then. Let's not put a time limit on it. Let's just go the way we have. We have a motion,
Well, it's usually, the board is asking questions about every one, where we at with this. And if it goes much past one more board meeting, they're gonna start looking at it.
Okay.
You know, we have to do something different.
alright. So, we got a motion on the floor for approval and an amended motion for conditional approval based on the satisfaction of the comments. Need to vote on the amendment first. Okay? So, call the roll for the amendment, please.
Moran. Hudson. Mayor Adcock. Davis.
Yes.
Spencer.
Yes.
Bass.
Yes.
Mazzara.
Yes. Okay, now, we're gonna vote on the,
Original motion as amended.
motion as amended, thank you, I couldn't think of the word motion. So, motion as amended, call the roll, please.
Moran.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Mayor Adcock.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Spencer.
Yes.
Bass.
Yes.
Mazzara.
Yes. Okay, motion passes. All right, item number 9, new business, 9A, approval of the rezoning request for 13210 Betts Road, parcel number 132-129.00 from A to R20, submitted by Josh Rector. Mr. Bollinger, thank you for being here this evening.
To answer your question, the radius on a fire truck is 25 on a regular radius and 48 on the cul-de-sac. So,
Thank you very much.
Between 24 and 28, that's close.
You get bonus points tonight.
just.
Power of Google.
What's that?
Okay, so, we're looking for a motion to approve, the zoning request. Need a motion to approve.
Move for approval.
All right, we've got a first by Ed Moran,
Second.
second by Chris Davis. Any discussion? So we think 2 lots,
2 lots,
Plus the existing.
one driveway,
1 driveway, shared access.
and then the house will be a separate lot of itself.
All right,
The existing.
Yes, sir.
so 3 total dwellings.
3 total, 2 new homes, one old, the O&O home.
Easement off the driveway.
Yes, sir.
All right,
That way we don't have to do 2 entrances.
thank you very much. All right, call the roll, please.
Moran.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Mayor Adcock.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Spencer.
Yes.
Bass.
Yes.
Mazzara.
Yes. All right, thank you, sir, appreciate it. All right, item number 9B, approval of a minor lot split for 2557 Old Greenbrier Pike, parcel number 124-A-C-2.00, submitted by Steve Arts on behalf of Brian Gaines. Hopefully I pronounced that properly. Do we have someone here to represent the project?
And I never heard back from them when I sent the comments.
All right, no one's here, so
Yes, Ted.
we can't proceed any further. All right? Do we technically have to table that to the next meeting, or does it just go on the agenda? We don't need to table it.
They have to put it back on.
Okay, so no action there. All right, anything else before we adjourn tonight's meeting? No. Thank you, all you citizens, for showing up. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, I was like 5 minutes late. I'd like to know a little bit more of why they rezoned just to put 2 houses but on a large lot, and it's supposed to be a multifamily dwelling on these 2 houses in the area off of Hygeia Betts Road.
No, ma'am.
I mean, we voted for it once before, and I know they just rezoned it to what, an R20.
I encourage you to go back and watch the video from today on YouTube. You can watch the beginning of this meeting on YouTube.
On YouTube?
If you, yes, ma'am.
Well, I got part of that. I was just wondering,
Well, we discussed it. He'll be able to help you.
okay, well, I know it's got a lot more land there, so is that a way of sneaking in more houses
Ma'am, it's gonna be 3 houses on that piece of property. 3.
Okay.
Including the one that's up front.
So 2 new houses.
Not 2, okay.
2 new ones, right? So you got that one across Betts Road and 2 new ones behind.
So there'll be single-family dwellings for these 2 families, 2 houses.
Multifamily's not allowed.
Okay, we got a motion to adjourn? Point of order, motion to adjourn? First by Ed Moran, second by Lisa Hudson. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, motion passes, we're adjourned.